Hey guys, this is Derek Crowley and Evelyn Crowley, and for Technique Tuesday, we're going to go over kind of a fun idea of how we might transition a Kenpo technique from Kenpo karate on over into Krav Maga and other weapons retention, stuff like that. So what we're going to play with is this. Now, I first learned this idea from a guy named Dave Kovar in Sacramento, California, who I trained with first. Then I also trained Kenpo and I get with a guy named David German and a dude named Brian Adams. Anyway, so she does like a swing kind of a punch. We have our block, chop, strike, hit, boom, and our kicks and that kind of stuff there, right? So we just have, what you call those 5 swords or thunder fist or something like that. So the foundation of it is what they used to call 3 swords. She does a punch, we go block, chop, strike, and the rest of it was more stuff, but basic. 1, 2, 3. Now, in Krav Maga, they've got a thing called 360 defenses where you block here, or you block here, maybe you block here and punch, maybe you block here and punch, maybe you block there and punch. Wherever you block in, though, it's got to change because that doesn't usually make much sense. So what it has to become is this. The block comes, boom, but unlike in Kenpo where it just drops the chop down, pow, it goes from here, and you're going to hide behind your elbow for a second for defensive purposes, hammer fist, and a palm or a punch that may be a knee or a kick or the same exit. But it's the same technique, 1, 2, 3, as 1, 2, 3. It's not different, it's the same thing. But what if we add in, hang on a second, a knife? So she has a knife. Now, before we do that, let me have the knife back. The way we're going to train with a knife is we're going to do a realistic attack, but we're going to do it a little slower. I've seen people do things like, an actual knife attack is this, but we're going to do it this way to practice and train up. I completely disagree. You can't change the movement entirely to train up for a different movement. That doesn't make any sense. You slow the movement down and break it into pieces, but you don't alter the original movement because why would you do that? In this case, we're going to do like a swinging kind of a stab. So if she does that, I'm not going to block it. And pulls the knife back out, right? So our key feature we have to think about is the knife is going to come back. It's not going to stay there. That doesn't make any sense. So she does that. Whoa! Boom! I catch it, but I catch her elbow too. 1, 2. When I get back here, I've got to have elbow control so she can't jerk that arm back. Oh, but wait! Look! Bam! Bam! Then we've got our same combinations that we had with the thunder fist technique. It's the same technique. The only thing we're adding in is we got to control that elbow, because if we don't, she does the swing, boom, and the knife goes back, and I'm trying to hit her, but meanwhile, that's kind of bad for me. Dude, I saw this video from somebody overseas, I don't know who he was, but his knife defense was this. You swing at the knife, he blocked it, and then he went over to this arm and started doing stuff with this arm, just ignoring the knife entirely after he blocked it once. No. Just no, man. We have to address the immediate threat, which is the knife. Anyway, so here we go. So she swings it, boom, block, pow, and we've got our elbow control and our strikes and our takeaway. Now for our takeaway, something we've got to consider here is this, is that as we have that technique, do the thing with the stuff, when I get here, bam, bam, and I fold it into here, something high, something low. I'm going to be hitting her a lot because it'll be fun. But also, I'm going to bend her wrist. And from that wrist bend, then I'm going to peel the knife out to get control of the weapon. Now you'll think, won't I chop off my fingers doing that? And the answer is maybe. But let's try it with a real knife and find out. Please don't murder me.
Okay.
So she does the same swing slow. Boom, bam, and we fold in here, pop, and I do my same peel, right? I'm going to go, oh, look at that. I peeled the knife in a way that I didn't really grab the sharp part of the blade, right? So just a thought. So we can do that pretty safely and not, if you cut yourself a little bit, I did not, right? If you cut yourself a bit, it's okay, but you're not going to like chop a finger off or anything. Remember, it's a knife, not a lightsaber. So my whole point here is this, is that we can take this technique and we can look at how it modulates through different styles of martial art. And what we ultimately find is that we're looking for what actually worked and what was effective. And so that's kind of what we're playing with here. Anyway, that's the reason that we've arrived at Krav Maga is the main thing that we teach, because it really has evolved a lot of ideas up into what is the most efficient and effective way to utilize that concept. Anyway, hey, we'll see you guys in class. Have a great rest of the day.